Season to reason live from Barbados. It's the real Murray Show. You want you to sit back and relax. Yeah, sit back and relax. Oh, who you got your snacks? It's time to talk fast. Oh, who you got your snacks? It's time to talk fast. Hey, 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 hey. Here comes the real Shamari.
And welcome back to the Real Shamari Show. Right about now, I have royalty in the building. Junior Soca Monarch King, none other than Dynamo. Glad to have you in company, sir.
Yo, people, it's your boy here, Dynamo. Thank you very much for having me on the show, man.
No problem. First of all, I gotta say congratulations. You really put in the work, right? But I want to know, no, but you're welcome, sir. I want to know where the name Dynamo arrived.
Well, so my real name is Ashamaro for those who may not know, and the way Dynamo, the name Dynamo started about is that I started singing Calypso with one of my friends, a boy named Caleb, and I didn't have a stage name as yet. Okay. And one of the guys at my church, she suggested for me the name Dynamo because it was energetic and stuff. Is like Dynamo is basically like a motor, something with energy. So I was like, I feel that's the perfect name for me. So I just had the name Dynamo for the time I was young, and then I just grew up and that was the name for the Dynamo.
So you got it from church. So you sing in church?
Of course, I sing in church. I'm a first of all Christian, and then after that, so then everything comes in place.
Glad to hear that. What is one of your main influence in your life?
I would say that the main influence in my life, I would say is God, because like I said before, first and foremost, I'm a Christian. Yeah. Everything that I do resolves around that. The reason why I sing, even though I like music, the reason that I sing is to put a message out there. So I would say that everything that I do revolves around God. Even when it comes to my videos, the skits we see on Instagram, I promote positive messages instead of those.
I agree, but some people say sometimes when you sing a positive song, you ain't even get your play. But you come and win a competition from a positive song, So how you feel about that?
Well, I feel aesthetic, to be quite honest, because normally with soca and bashment soca, everything is about joints, girl. You want to bubble this and bubble that. True. But I tell myself, whatever lyrics coming from them, it ain't gonna be nice. So you say whatever it is I sing has to be something positive. So I wrote the song. My dad helped me with piece of it. It was something that I had on my heart. I just think that the standards and stuff we need to bring back in 2020. So you say, man, I feel this is song to sing, and then he put it out. Then he put the song and he put the music video. It was nice feedback. Then he entered the competition, and it was a good set of feedback, and he felt really, really, really good. So I was like, yeah. After they say that music actually get somewhere, was saying positive soca, and they got me in the competition. So I felt really, really, really happy.
You got me really excited because you said you wrote the song,
Yeah, man.
Because, and to go in a competition with that song, you felt a little nervous about it?
I would say no. I didn't feel nervous, to be honest.
And why?
Well, because I have my parents backing me and stuff like that, and I know the song was a nice song. I know the song was a good song, and I said when I posted it, it was well received from people. Right. So I tell myself I like this song and I give this particular song. Okay.
Now who did the music video for it?
Who did the music video? I have to give a big shout out to my boy Christian Leslie and my dad Bill Gomerald. What? They had me do the video. So only both of them and myself, and we put it together, and yeah.
No, your dad is a musician, right? On a scale of 1 to 10, how proud do you make your dad feel?
I would say that I would say about a 9.5. I would say 9.5 because I know you make him proud.
I know you 14.
But sometimes I know I can be stressed sometimes. I know sometimes I can be a little stressed at times, just a little thing. So I would say a 9 out of 10. But for what? On a real note, I feel he made me really proud because he tells me that and stuff like that there, especially raising a son that ain't like other young boys on the block or do all these things and following the ways of Christ and stuff. So I know that I make him proud.
And it's hard nowadays to follow the way of Christ because it's real challenging and people like to bring down young people, but you're one young person that's showing them I take the baton and they can lead and your people can follow.
Yeah, man, that. For sure.
Now, what pushed you to enter the junior soca competition?
Well, for those who may not know, I started singing in junior Calypso Monarch for the time I was 9 years old.
Jeez,
So yeah, so I came up singing Calypso. You know that Calypso is more of a slow genre, so people are accustomed here when Dynamo singing Calypso in junior Calypso competition. But when I heard there was a soca competition, first of all, I didn't even sign up. When the poster came up, my dad had it, and my dad sent me before me even knowing. My dad was like, Asher, I got something to tell you. Yeah, dad. Always sign up for soca competition. I was like,
huh?
Alright, that easy, right? So he sent me before even me knowing. So I was really happy to enter the competition, and to me, I felt like it was more in my lane because at Lestevan School, with me, Don Ross, Chrissy, Davin, Khalil, the other boys, we just got scoring, we just be beating on the table and just vibing off a little saying, little soca. So then I tell myself, man, I know I can't sing Calypso. I like saying Calypso, but I say I will have to give it a shot for the junior soca monarch. I know that it's the first time in 2020. So you say for sure.
So you come with a bang.
Yeah, man.
Know the night of the show. When your name called, how you felt that thing?
When my name was called, I actually felt very happy, but I wasn't 100% sure before my name was called. Meaning because in the junior Calypso Monarch, I have been in the top 6 on 6 occasions and they won one time. So those other times I come second like 3 or 4 other times, and coming second all the time and being up there, you will feel that you deserve to, or feel you would win, but your name wouldn't be called. So I just say, man, don't let me put ahead of myself and say got this year to feel disappointed. So I wasn't sure, but I knew that I had a good chance of winning.
Okay. So after that, what opportunities have opened up for you?
Well, since it's COVID, much people doesn't really have shows and stuff now because it's COVID. But before coming up to the competition, I was performing at Soca Fest in the Boatyard, Marsville show, and that also helped me to prepare for the competition because performing with a live band, and it gave me the atmosphere and the preparation for the actual night of the finals.
Okay, so during the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, what kept you focused?
I would say what kept me focused. I honestly don't know, to be quite honest, because during the pandemic we had online classes. I was staying home with parents. It was more like school in the pandemic. So I would say school is basically take all of my time during the pandemic. But going back a little bit, when you was talking about the show just now, for those who may not know, you might not know, you know that my parents were on the stage. Well, I would just give a fast rundown and the story real fast. So basically, even if you can see on my parents real tight, my parents always tight. So my parents tight, I had on my blue jacket, my blue pants, stepping out in the fresh and thing. And I think it was either Doros or one of my other boys, Trudy, that was performing. Instead of jumping out and thing, and my parents were
Sure. So you had another outfit?
No, I had nothing else. So I actually felt like I would have tried to be honest. My head was all flat.
Jesus.
I said, jeez, oh boy. I'm going to close the ear. Raw malfunction. So I people put the thing, I showed somebody and I said, look, tell me father come.
Jesus.
The father come in there and was like, Asher happened. Parts with. Ma, Asher, I tell you about this type pass. I tell my father, I tell you about one of your boys, this type pass, blah, blah, blah. So this my father, this time I'm number 15 on stage. This is number 13 on now. And my pass got out.
So they had a boy to stitch at 5 and that was
So 13 or 14 on, my father get some tape. They see for the body.
What kind of tape?
Some white piece of tape, normal white tape. And he jumped with 25 staples in there and he went on stage. And all this all star, I left my foot. Part strip again. I said, jeez, oh.
You can't move now. You're on stage now.
I say, if it right, it right. I say,
sure go on.
It's sure go at the goal, so that was basically it.
Jeez, you really had a wrong malfunction. Listen, how would you describe your image though?
You mean my physical image?
Yes, in general, yes.
Well, I would say that. Well, looking off of looks first, I would say that I like my image based on how I dress and stuff. I like to wear things that are a little outstanding, things that are a little flashy, different. I like to be unique when I'm dressing. And I will also say my image, I like that I'm pushing a positive message for the youth out there because that's not something that you see more than often because people always like, man, people of this generation, this and that, blah blah blah. But you can't put everybody in one basket. There's some people, yes, there are the people, the young children that it just do enough for the life being nuisance whatsoever. But there are some good ones that out there that pushing positivity, that actually trying to do something in life. Like what you doing right now on this show.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
It's for your all, This show is for your all to showcase to the world. Because we're just a small thing on the map, and we got a big star out there. So, and that has been open, so it's no time to get through that door and go there, you understand? But in the meantime, we can check a short break here because we can check out your video. Alright? So stay tuned, people. We can check out this video and we can be right back with Dynamo.
Yo, yo, yo!
Whoa! Dynamo on scene, keeping it rough and clean. Bang, bang, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bang, bang, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bang, bang, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Woo! In 2020, girls showing off all of them body. Just now you talk up all like on Facebook and IG. What happened to being a respectable young lady? You forget the morals that you were done from a baby. Me already standards gone, me already morals gone, me already values gone. I can't see them at all. Me already standards gone, me already morals gone, me already values gone. But if you want them back, listen to what your daddy say, listen to what your mommy say, listen to what your granny say. So we can bring them back. Listen to what your teacher say, do what the preacher say, do what the Bible say. That it's time to bring them back. Bring them back, bring them back. And we gon' bring the standards back. Bring them back, bring them back. And we gon' bring the morals back. Bring them back, bring them back. And we gon' bring the values back. Bring them back, bring them back. We almost feel it on them, but them call themselves disaster. The gun is like a wine because it's a track and finger. The fastest thing they just do is want to pull the trigger. They don't care if you is a family, friend or stranger. We already standards gone. We already morals gone. We already values gone. I can't see them at all. We already we already we already values gone. But if you want them back, listen to what your daddy say, do what your mommy say, do what your granny say. So we can bring them back. Listen to what your teacher say, do what the preacher say, do what the Bible say. Bring them back, bring them back, bring them back. We gon' bring the standards back. Bring them back, bring them back. We gon' bring the mothers back. Bring them back, bring them back. We gon' bring the values back. Bring them back, bring them back. Whoa, let me bring them back. Let me bring them back. Let me bring them back. Put the youth on the right track. I could, bring them back. You could, bring them back. We could, bring them back. Hello, I know my past rate right. When you rate more than on your side. Question, you think we should bring back standards, morals and values? So what we can do, right, everybody? We can just bounce. Come, we can just bounce. Everybody come, we can just bounce. And we can bring them back with our hands. What I got take? Just roll like at my pass. We can roll now, ready? 1, 2, 3, and bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back. No, we can go low, come. Bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back. The next say no. Love. Bring them back. Peace. Bring them back. Joy. Bring them back. Standard. Bring them back. Moral. Bring them back. Cause it's time to bring them back. Bring them back. Bring them back. And we gon' bring the standards back. Bring them back. Bring them back. We gon' bring the morals back. Bring them back. Bring them back. And we gon' bring the values back. Bring them back. Bring them back. Hello. So everybody must play a role and bring back the standards, including the artists. You wanna know why? Listen. Every single year so-called artist does say the same thing. Same thing, same thing. Them does same about walking up and pushing back and whining. They does be encouraging lunacy, they glamorizing drinking. I ain't know when last I hear a song that was the best. We already standards gone. We already morals gone. We already values gone. I can't see them at all. We already. But if you want them back, remember what your daddy say, what your mommy say, what your granny say. Or remember what your teacher say. We running this side. 1, 2, 4, go, check. Bring them back. We gon' bring this.
welcome back. No, you see his video just now. He was so energetic. No wonder he had his malfunction. But it was worth it because he still made the competition. He said he had other issues with the show in terms of the band
and stuff. But it was good. It was good.
Well, I'm very proud of that. It's good to see you doing things. No, I want to know who's in your playlist right now. Who's your favorite artist of the month?
Y'all will not believe it. People
I'm here.
or people see me sing calypso and sing soca, but I didn't say before the Christian. I actually listen enough awesome music, like enough. Tasha Cobbs, Travis Green, William McDonald, those are the people that I listen to. But I would say when it comes to soca, I like Marsha Montana a lot, and I like Mr. Killer a lot. Those guys,
big ones there.
Those guys.
But I ain't mentioned Jason Martina, DJ Nicholas.
Yeah, of course, those are guys that I like to hear the music. But I mean, more hardcore soca. I like Mr. Killer. I would say I like Mr. Killer a lot, man.
No, you know the industry is kind of tough. You know, is there anything you would like to say to young artists or older artists out there? You know, just to link to them.
So what I would say to upcoming artists out there is that know what you're doing, because what you're doing keeps you motivated throughout doing what you're doing. That's basically what pushes you. If you're doing something for money, that's the wrong motive, because if you don't get what it is that you want, your dreams gonna be crushed. So my motivation for doing what it is that I do is to spread the good news of Christ out there, the message and positivity for people out there. I will also say is that stay the course, because as we were talking, as I would say, the videos that I was doing that people see on social media before, when I started out, my videos weren't getting a lot of views. Because my videos ain't hanging out with girls, no boxes, no sex, no cursing, nothing. So my videos weren't getting views. Well, other people getting thousands of views because men got videos with this person getting harmed, blah blah blah, and that people found that funny.
The malicious things that
exactly, malicious things. But eventually, when I stayed the course, because my parents told me, Asher, stay the course. You don't want to go up there and do what them other fellas doing, because ain't really no substance. You people basically laughing at foolishness. There's nothing you watching and learning from the videos. So my parents told me, Asher, stay the course. So that's, I listened, I took their voice. That's what we did. And eventually, people started to like my videos. People started to share them. They started to attract audiences. And businesses started to contact me to do videos for them, etc. So I would say, stay the course. Because when you start out, whether it may be dancing, acting, drawing, singing, whatever talent you may have or whatever you want to do, I would say stay the course, because the faster something go up is the faster it can fall down. But the process in building it, when you got the blocks there, that is what will keep you up. So I would say, even though it might not look bright in the beginning, stay the course and you see you through.
It's true. No, he has a good head on his shoulders. No, as you say, you got to stay the course. But what you did, you went back to the drawing board. To say, well, other people, you know, as you said, sex and all those different things. And you went back to John Moore and said, you know what? Let me show them a different angle and show them that I can still bust according to the people, young people.
You can still be funny and still be entertaining, but still promoting a positive message and things for people, things to basically help people and uplift society.
That is true. So true. No, what is your favorite video of all time, sir? I know that one got you there now. You do a lot.
What favorite video of all times? Oh, I got it. Oh, this interview started at the perfect time. Actually, yesterday when I was at camp with the younger ones,
I see.
they were actually watching some of my videos, and then when they watch it, but there's this particular one. How people are at funerals. So it was basically saying that funerals, people saying, oh well, this man was a good one, blah 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 blah. So it was basically, the title was how funerals are, and then after it went in reverse and show how funerals would actually be if some people were telling the truth, and it actually say how people are and the reality of how they actually live instead of just saying everything was good with them. So that's my favorite video.
No, I can put it from the spot. No, you want these people to go plan these things or just spontaneous?
I'm a spontaneous person, talk to me.
Alright, come. Drop something up.
Drop something like what?
A skate. A shortly a skate.
A skate?
Short saying. You say you're spontaneous. You
I told you what to tell me to drop lyrics of a song.
Alright, lyrics, let me go there.
Lyrics.
Cause you know you're good at lyrics, you know. I've been checking your work. You even gonna sip the drink, boy.
Alright. And you a slight something I'm working on. It's still in progress, but I just give you a couple of seconds. So just give me a little bit there. Just give me a beat. Wonder, pick the thing with social media. People don't post things that good about you, but it's only post things that don't play you. Like if a video come up with a man that no day, people would share that. If a video come up with a girl giving hey, people would share that. If you sing something about that, I see that people would share that. But check it here, look. Check it here, look. I said that I don't hear about the football team. I don't hear about the basketball team. I don't hear about the cricket team. Nobody don't be sharing their things on IG. I don't hear about the little dancer. I don't hear about the fella that won't be a singer. I don't. I just listen. So it just basically say that when you see on social media, people always sharing things that malicious, negative things. But like this show, people you will see artists, upcoming artists, dancers, people that are doing positive things on Instagram and nobody sharing their videos. But every time a fight happen, people are ready to share it fast, record it, post it on with color coin, TBC, etc. So I just basically a little scene I working for. That's a little scene I can really like the other yesterday before.
Well, you know you're gonna come back to things before you know, and then you know that I know. Alright. So you see yourself in next 5 to 10 years now?
Next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, what you want into life now?
I actually want to be a movie producer and an actor. And as you know, I also like singing, so I plan to propel my career. But I would like to be a movie producer, an actor, and a singer for sure. But I am actually a singer already, but I would like to get further and see myself further down the years.
Well, great things can come for you, and I know in the future you might get a Grammy or some big thing. So
something, man.
We're speaking in your life now. We're tough inside that right now. You understand?
Yeah, man.
So stick around for us. We can go ahead and perform later on. So don't move a muscle. We'll be right back. So grab yourself a snack and come on back.
Welcome to another episode of the Real Shamari Show. I'm your girl Coco Diva from This Is RTM TV in London, and for this episode I am filling in for Owen from Bayesian Movement. So big up yourself, Owen. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe and share and find out what has been going on with him in the next episode. All right, so Real Shamari, we have a lot to talk about. I'm just gonna dive right in because it's a whole lot. Guys, if you hear a bit of rattling in the background, don't worry, honey. Those are my notes, okay? I had to come prepared. Okay, so let's get into this. Shensia has recently released her dub plate or a dub plate for the COVID pandemic. Now, we all know Shensia's trending gal single. It was very successful. So now she has released a dub plate for that song. And as I said, it's to bring awareness to the COVID pandemic. Now, I did hear snippets of it on her social media. I had to go and listen to the full length of the song today. I love the song. I love the song. Sorry, sometimes the Jamaican will chip in. Guys, just bear with me. Okay. All right. So I love the song. I love the song. I love the message that she's sending across in the song. I love the positivity, you know. She's just giving that vibe of, okay, the world will come out of this and we can go back to normal. But in the meantime, let's sanitize our hands. Let's wash our hands. Let's be mindful of our space and other people's space. Personal spaces and all these things we need it now more than ever. So I love the song, guys. Make sure you go and check it out on her Vivo, and don't forget to subscribe to her channel as well. Okay, let's get into a little bit of Spice now. Then we're gonna go into a bit of Spice and Shenseea, but for right now, Spice. So Spice will be releasing her first ever album. Allegedly, VP will be releasing her first ever album. She's been signed with them for 10 years allegedly. So yeah, I mean, Spice has been releasing singles, and they have been very good singles, you know. Yeah, she's been releasing singles consistently. I don't think Spice has gone 1 year without releasing 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 songs. So, you know, yeah. Her album, her first album, according to her social media and other media outlets, it will be entitled 10, representing the amount of years that she has not released any solid body of work, right? So that'll be interesting to see. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I love her. I like Spice. I like Spice. Yeah, Spice is just one of them people. In my mood, it's just Spice for the whole day. So it'll be interesting to hear her first ever album. Like, I know it's gonna be fire. I know she's coming with something that's gonna, you know, be so versatile that she's gonna have many different flavors to choose from, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that should be interesting. I mean, I'm just looking forward to it. So let's move on to this. Oh Lord, can we just please have a moment of silence? Can we just have some break? Okay, so allegedly there is beef between Spice and Shenseea. No. This is... I mean, okay, so Spice, she's been, as I said, she's been in the industry for years. She has consistently released music. She's been consistently featuring with other artists. You know, Style OG, we know Vibes Cartel, we know Tommy, you know. So she's been featuring, you know, and having good work. Now, on the other hand, we have Shenseea. Shenseea is upcoming. Shenseea is fresh. Shenseea is new. Shenseea gone. The Shengang them are the best of them are I'm trying to be careful because the two kept them strong. I'm gonna want nobody come after me. You understand? Okay. So this beef that has been manufactured, I think, is now starting to have an effect on the two artists. Allegedly, and according to other media outlets, they have unfollowed each other on social media. I don't know what is going on. I don't get it. I really hope that the two artists can come together behind the scenes and really have a meeting and say, listen, if there is an issue, this is what the issue is. If there is no issue, let's just tell our fans that there's no issue and we stand here as one. You know, I'd like to see that. I mean, as I said, the Shengyang name strong. Her fan base is strong. The Spice and our best of them strong. And I would just love to see both fan base and both artists unite and the women empowerment and all that happening. Okay, now let's come out of that. Let's take a breath. Let me just okay. Right, let's talk about Rihanna. Whoop. Rihanna. Yeah, so Rihanna, all hail Queen Riri. Okay, right, so Rihanna, she had a little bit of bad news. But then the good news made the bad news seem like it wasn't no news, so then it was just like, So she has decided to put her fashion line, Fenty, her fashion line, I think it's called Fenty, with Louis Vuitton. She decided to put that on pause for now, where allegedly both parties have decided that it just needs something. Something is missing, and they've got to figure it out, you know, before they can move forward and sell these pieces of items. So both of them have decided to put it on pause. However, news came after that her Fenty Savage is very successful. It's now worth allegedly $1 billion. What can I say? Fenty Fashion was launched in 2016. Fenty Savage was launched in 2017. I think. Please do not quote me on that. But according to my research, that's when they were launched. So whatever she's doing to Fenty Savage, she needs to take some of that and implement it into Fenty Fashion. Right? So and today is Rihanna's birthday, so all hail Queen Riri. All hail Rihanna. You know? Real Shamari, I think I've taken up enough of your time with my chattering. Guys, I love you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Real Shamari, big up yourself. I'm your girl, Coco Diva. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time. Don't forget to follow me also on social media at Coco_Diva_RTMTV. Bye, guys. I love you so much. Mwah.
Not fast. Hey.
Welcome back to the show. Now, today I had to do a little road trip. And right about now, I here with Cobb Street car owners. Who am I talking to?
Raquel.
And Holly.
No, I want to know how y'all started the business Cobb Street Car.
Well, all started. I was overseas with my brother for a couple of weeks. He took me to this spot. He told me he had this corn that he had to try. It was basically a roast corn with some dry herbs and such on it. Yeah, man, it was awesome. I fell in love with it instant. Plus, I never had corn like that before. Corn I had before was basically, roast corn that we have here in Barbados, so it was totally different. However, it get me thinking a little bit, what I could do with this corn, but I keep thinking about it. My brother gave me a little pressure on it. I came back home, I played over to Raquel. I said, well, what, I got some stuff that I think we could try with this. And she agreed, she don't agree on much with me, but however, she agreed. Yeah. She agreed to that, and yeah, we went in the lab, we created some recipes, and we have cups today.
Okay, interesting. Now, how long the business was established, though?
Well, I would say about 2.5 years. Yeah, we started Kadooment Day 2018. Yeah, that was starting date.
But I mean, the idea was born about 2 years before that. Mm-hmm. So for 2 years, we sat there back and forth, planning, trying to come up with better ideas, sometimes doubting yourself. Mm. And then eventually it was like, you know what, let's just take a risk, let's go for it. And we opened Kadooment Day, as Holly said. And since then, we've been building ever since.
So, no, how long, in terms of the COVID, the pandemic, how that affected your business really?
Well, I think similar to everybody else, for the obvious part where the country was in lockdown, during that period, obviously there was no kind of income, no kind of work at that point in time. So for sure, there was a pause in the business. When we reopened after the first lockdown, you definitely did notice a difference in the numbers initially. There were fewer numbers coming out. I guess people were still a little hesitant to get back into society. But gradually, I think things started to build back week by week, and we always are grateful for our cobsters. That's who we call our regulars, our people, because we feel that the support and the love has definitely been there, and you see it every week. Things are kind of getting better bit by bit, and they still keep coming. They still keep recommending us to other people, because we have new people coming as well, saying that they heard about it from this body or they saw it on somebody's WhatsApp or somebody's IG. So it's definitely affected us. Things have definitely dropped, but again, we are still grateful for the support that's there, and we believe it could be a lot worse, so we're thankful for what it is. Yeah.
No, did you put up in place a delivery service for your cobsters?
Well, we thought about it a lot. I know the big thing was a lot of curbside pickup and trying to make it convenient with a lot of businesses. We tried to work out the schematics of it. There was a lot of back and forth with us for it in terms of being able to consistently deliver a quality product, having things sit and wait on people to pick them up. We didn't really want to go that route. But the deciding factor for us really was, in terms of the pandemic, we are a household and we have a younger son. He's in a high-risk category. Actually, Hali himself is also in a high-risk category for COVID-19. So in the end, it came down to the very real question: do we want to put ourselves out there and risk either him contracting it or us taking it home and our son contracting it? And for us, we weren't willing to take a gamble with that, so we decided to stay home a little longer and to kind of just cut all interaction for the time being and do our part too to help keep Barbados safe. So ultimately, no, we didn't do the curbside thing.
Well, I get you know. No, I want to know any new dishes that come in on the menu. I want the exclusive, please. I beg you.
Exclusive, oh Lord. Well, if you know Cobbs, you know we're always coming with something new. So a big yes is the answer, more or less. Yeah, like Holly said, when the idea came out initially, we did a lot of experimentation. So there are lots of things that are still there sitting in the vault waiting to be released. But for us, it's about timing. Knowing when to do, when to release certain things, kind of feeling out the temperature of the community and what's going on, as well as the economic situation as well. And then also knowing that we can handle whatever it is. So whenever we think about making any kind of progress or even adding a flavor, we also have to think about how it's going to work out for us in terms of the prep that has to be done, anything else additional. So with timing, there will be new things coming out. We're also looking at, hopefully, this is definitely an exclusive, so listen carefully. Yeah, we're hoping in the not too distant future that we can become a little bit more accessible. So we're looking at potentially better or increased locations and maybe even a mobile aspect to Cobbs. That is as much as I will say. I will say nothing else.
So I mean, people, different locations you're probably going to get. That's good. I'm looking for, hear that? Fingers crossed. No, I realized this is how I found out about y'all. No, I was going through my TV director WhatsApp, Ryan Sharp Boss, aka VidPay. Now, I saw the quality that he put out. I was like, I'm impressed. So, you know me, my malicious self, I went to Instagram to see the quality y'all put on, and your marketing is up. Who does handle the marketing?
Graphics and marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, you do both of them?
Yeah, I'm actually by profession a graphic designer. So I've been in the field for quite a few years. So this just happened to come along and I've more kind of focused on this. But yeah, the marketing and the graphic design that's my baby part of Cobbs. That's the part that drains my soul, but also is very rewarding. So yeah, that's me. I don't always have it all together, but I try to plan, try to implement what I know from working in a professional setting as a graphic designer and working along with marketers. So yeah, that's me, I guess.
I must say though, you're doing a fantastic job because I realize every time I'm passing down here, I see people stopping or checking the social media, see what's going on. So the Cobsters are really enjoying it. So you got to tell the people where you're located because, like some tourists, when they come, they want to know how to taste car. A lot of people get tired of the roast corn, but y'all doing something completely different. So tell them where you're located.
Right, we're located on the corner of Black Rock and Fairfield. We're here usually on Fridays and Saturdays. I would say the time, but with the changes in the curfew with COVID, we have to adjust our hours to suit. So
check the page. Check our IG page at Cobb Street Food, right? We usually put updates there. So even as things change, if the time has to change or day have to change, you'll definitely know by when we put it out there. But yeah, as he said, St. Michael, Black Rock Main Road, the intersection between Black Rock and Fairfield Main Road, or as Bajans would say, across from Chanel Supermarket, across from Saul, Black Rock. Can't miss us.
Right in the corner down the open lot.
Yeah, like a Bajan would say.
Whoa. No, what do prices look like? Do you know the pocket? People need to know.
That is no problem. One of the things from the inception of Cobbs, we always talk about, we wanted it to be something affordable, that people could come, bring the family, and afford to actually buy a set of stuff off the menu and not feel like they break the bank. So currently our prices range from $7 for like the simpler corns with some butter or so forth on it. Then it goes up from there, $8, $9, $10. And then we even have combo meals, which would be like a cob as well as a side. So you can have a full meal for $16 or $24. So it's definitely reasonable. We've done our market research and we know that honestly, value for money is, I would say we're definitely a hard beat in comparison to a lot of other places. So money-wise, I think it's definitely affordable.
You hear that, people? It's reasonable for the pocket. So come down to them and we can show you because we can eat kitchen now. So stay tuned, all right? I go on again, taste the food, man. Lovely. gotta come down, people. You want lunch? You want dinner? Whatever you want. Come down. Buy everything for your family. I go for now. I need you credit card. First time in Barbados. Come down. In Deacon's Road, find the place. Right by the stop. You can't miss it. None other than Dynamo with a big song called Bring Them Back.
Whoa, Dynamo Printing, bring it back clean. Woo! It's 2020, you're showing off all of them body. Just to get a couple of likes on Facebook and IG. What happened to being a respectable young lady? You forget the morals that you work on from a baby. The only stand the sun, the only power storm, the only party storm. I can't see them at all. The only stand the sun, the only power storm, the only values. But if you want it back, listen to what your daddy say, listen to what your mommy say, listen to what your body says. Listen to what your teacher say, to what the preacher say, to what the Bible say. Cause it's time to bring it back. We gon' bring the standards back. We gon' bring the morals back. We gon' bring the values back. Young boys feeling like they're falling, corners of disaster. The gun is like a man because it's a fucking pager. The fastest thing they will do is want to pull the trigger. They don't care if you is a family friend or stranger. They only stand the storm, they only call the storm, they only call the storm. I can't see them at all. They only stand the storm, they only call the storm, they only call the storm. But if you want it back, listen to what your daddy say, to what your mommy say, to what your granny say. Listen to what your teacher say, to what the preacher say, to what the Bible say. But it's time to bring it back. And we go bring the standards back. And we go bring the morals back. And we go bring the values back. Whoa! Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Put you on the right track. I could. You could. We could. Listen. Every single yes walk hard, just does the same thing. And the people walking up and pushing back and winding. Encouraging to this and the glamorizing drinking. I ain't doing as I am, so that was a play thing. The only standard, the only cornerstone, the only valley stone. I can't see them at all. The only standard stone, the only cornerstone, the only valley. But if you want it back, remember what your daddy say, to what your mommy say, to what your granny say. Remember what your teacher say, remember what the preacher say, remember what the Bible say. Cause it's time to bring it back. And we gon' bring the standards back. And we gon' bring the morals back. And we gon' bring the values back. Whoa! Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back. Put you on the track. I could. You could. We could. Cause it's time to bring it back. And we gon' bring the standards back. And we gon' bring the morals back. And we gon' bring the values back. Bring them back, bring them back.
I had a blast. I got to give a special thanks to all my wonderful guests. I got to big up to my amazing staff. This kind of have been done with folk then. Y'all got to see behind the scenes one. This is be crazy over here. I'm telling you. No, keep it locked and keep it loaded. I love you all for watching. Stay tuned. Until next time. We out here.
It's the season to reason live from Barbados. It's the real Murray Show. You want you to sit back and relax. Yeah, sit back and relax. Oh, who you got your snacks? It's time to talk fast. Oh, who you got your snacks? It's time to talk fast. Hey, 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 hey.